This leader is provided to permit the projectionist to complete adjustment of focus and sound level before the film begins.
Alright, India, can you sit down? I need to focus this camera up.
Okay, are you gonna turn the lights on?
Alright,
Can you see the bobbleheads?
so straight. You're considerably shorter than the main character.
Yeah.
And can those figures be in focus, please? Can you have them? Get them a little
What do you
closer to yourself.
You got the backlight on?
Light. Turn the backlight on. Where's the button? Where's the button on this? Do I have to hold it down? Okay. All right. Can you set them up a little closer to yourself, India?
Closer, like that?
No, closer than that.
Oh, we didn't ask you to. Does that work?
All right, here. Are we ready? Get out of the chair. I'm ready to
Oh,
sit down.
you're ready. It's gonna be.
What's all this doing here?
What? That's
got-
where it's
this
supposed to
isn't the
be.
way it's
That
gonna
is,
be set
yeah.
up.
Well, you put me in charge of that, so that's where it's gonna be.
This is it. This is going to be... What have you got? You got that? Do you have the lights right? Are they too tall? Too high?
Where it's gonna be.
The lights are
No,
perfect.
no,
We
no,
don't need
no,
all
no,
of this
no,
stuff.
No. Yeah,
No,
this
this
is
is
gonna
not-
go. No.
We don't need
Here's
Nixon yet. This
No.
is in a later production. We don't need Nixon.
No, we can put.
That's
No.
how you stay relevant today.
No, we're not.
It's relevant material. It's Instagram
No.
comedy and.
No, this is the other. This is the introduction that you wanted to do. Okay, this is the introduction that you and her cooked up, and I don't like it. I don't want to do it, and we're not going to do it.
Well, your introduction.
We're going to. The way I explained, the way we put it together.
Well,
you know the long editing that we went through.
Nobody really likes your introduction, so.
What are you talking about? You liked it when we did it. Don't you remember?
Yeah, I remember not liking it.
And he liked it too.
It's extremely boring, and nobody's gonna understand.
It is not boring. It's good. It runs a timeline of history from the beginning to now. It's 120 years in 4 minutes. Okay, 120 years in 4 minutes. It's going to be perfect. It's going to be
it's
huge.
something
Okay.
that can be skipped. You know?
No, it's not something to be skipped. It's some. What have you got on your notes here? Where's my glasses? No. Okay, fine. This works. But this introduction is not gonna. Don't my hair. It's fine. It's fine. Stop it. Stop it. Go away. All right. Look. Well, I don't need the microphone right here. Right here. Here. Put this over here. Put Nixon over there. We're just going to use these in the beginning with Make America Great Again. Now, again, all of these things we don't want.
No.
We don't want Nixon.
No.
We want the telephone. Get the telephone over here. Give me the telephone.
You ready to go?
Yes, we're fine. Here's the introduction we're going to do. Put this on the Victrola and run it. Run it like it is, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Look, the younger generation needs to have some bit of history.
Yeah, they're not gonna listen though.
All of American people are a little bit absent on history, so this is going to help them.
Oh, and you think
Why
you're
are we
going
having
to
this argument
that?
again? Huh?
You think you're gonna improve that?
Yes.
You
well, look,
single-handedly.
you know what? It's
Are
not. It's not about any one individual. It's not about any leader or any one individual that's going to make things better. Each individual is personally responsible for their own accountability of understanding history, and it starts with something like this. Okay? No, I don't need the phone. Put it over here. Leave it. Sit it right there. All right. Are we ready to roll this thing? Let's get the show on the road. Yes, it goes just like that. Okay. All right. Ready? Let's go.
You need this?
What? Give me this. You didn't even put the scene in the tape.
Really? Does it matter?
All right, we're ready to go? Are we ready to go?
All good.
Okay.
never die. This then, my fellow Americans, is why we're in Vietnam. That's one small step for man. Well, I'm not a crook.
I am ordering that we discontinue purchasing of any oil from Iran.
Tear down this wall.
Read my lips.
Either you are with us, or you are with the terrorists.
I continue to believe Mr. Trump will not be president.
I don't think that Trump is going to be the next president. Hillary Clinton will be elected president.
For Donald Trump to win, he needs an army of older white voters to basically
This
storm the
means that
polls.
Donald Trump will be the 45th president of the United States.
To all Americans tonight, in all of our cities and in all of our towns, I am your voice. So to every parent who dreams for their child, and every child who dreams for their future, I say these words to you tonight. We will make America strong again. We will make America proud again. We will make America safe again. And we will make America great again. God bless you and good night. I love you.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is what I call a time tunnel sequence of events. It took 120 years to make that. 120 years of different events, all rolled up into 4.5 minutes. And I wanted to put it together very carefully for this pilot episode of BarbWire Strategy, where you get an ordinary man's extraordinary thoughts. That would be me. The BarbWire Strategy will be put together and it'll be a composite of 3 different types of shows. One will be a commentary video, like I'm doing right here, where I'm just talking to the camera and I'm telling you about current events that are happening during that week. So there'll be timely events. The second type will be a comparative study between current events, much like the first case, of me explaining what I see going on that week, but it might be a reflection on what's happened in the past of things that are similar. History doesn't necessarily repeat itself, but human nature does repeat itself over and over again. It's very predictable. The third type that I plan to put together are straight historical shows, and those will take a lot more time in production and props. Speaking of props, we have these props right here. I chose to use these bobbleheads. I've collected quite a few for this show specifically. Here we have the Republicans on the right side, or your right, and the Democrats on the left. And in between we have Donald Trump, which, in my opinion, Donald Trump is neither a Republican nor a Democrat. Of course, he had to run under the the Republican flag, but that was only a matter of convenience and necessity, really. Donald Trump is, in my opinion, one of the finest presidents that we've had. Donald Trump is a great president. The best president, definitely, we've had since Ronald Reagan. I campaigned for Reagan back in the 1980s, and I still have a picture of him over my bed. So there's where Reagan sits in my life. So obviously this show will be from my point of view, and that Donald Trump is great, and it will analyze all of the things that are going on currently. And believe me, there are so many things that have been happening over the last couple of months since I started putting this pilot episode together and buying equipment and learning what I need to do to get this channel up on YouTube, that I've wanted to come in and I've wanted to do a show like this and go just talk straight to the camera. And I didn't want to do it until I got this pilot episode done. And so now we can say that it is done and out. Now, maybe a lot of you are watching this show in retrospect after you've seen a lot of my commentaries. So this will be sort of a step back in time for you to see how it was in the very beginnings. All things change over time. We're going to be discussing Trump. We're going to be discussing the Republicans and the Democrats and all current events in the future. And the other props that I have around here are, I have my telephones. And of course my phones. This will be my direct phone to the White House. Occasionally, Donald Trump may call me. And we might have the camera on when he does call me. All I have to do is pick up this receiver and click it a few times and I'll get the White House operator. I hope you join me over the next however much time, weekly, with this show, the BarbWire Strategy, where you get to hear an ordinary man's extraordinary point of view. Thank you, and good night.